Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Ati Zarabadi, CEO and co-founder of AiimSense. At AiimSense, we have a vision to revolutionize brain healthcare by making advanced imaging accessible to the patients. Stroke is one of the leading causes of death and disability worldwide. Every minute that the stroke goes untreated, nearly 2 million brain cells die, increasing the risk of permanent brain damage, disability, or even death. Not only this impact on the patient's health, but also is extremely expensive, and it's a big economic burden on healthcare system globally, estimated over $2.3 trillion each year. Stroke is a medical emergency, and immediate action is needed. The current standard of care are CT scan and MRI that are well established and advanced. However, they are for the most part stationary, they require special infrastructure, and they're very expensive. All these limitations lead to delayed patient flow. At AiimSense, we are introducing Brain Screen, a portable brain scanner that is compact and very cost-effective. It can benefit patients, providers, and the payers. For patients, timely intervention and improvement of the outcome. And for the hospitals, they can optimize the usage of their existing facilities, and the insurers would pay less for the disability and rehabilitation expenses. Here you can see the device. It's a very compact helmet-like device with an array of antennas that detect the dielectric properties changes in brain. So if there is a bleeding or a clot formation, that would be reflected on the brain image. So our brain screen is complemented by Neural Map Pro. It is an AI-powered 3D analytics platform, DCOM compatible, that can seamlessly integrate to the existing imaging systems in the hospitals. And here you can see our clinical MVP in a simulated clinical setting. As you can imagine, it can be easily wheeled to the patient bedside, provide real-time insights for the clinicians to do the quick triage and ongoing care for stroke patients. So it's safe, non-invasive, and it requires minimal learning curve for the clinicians. They do not need very specialized training as we do for other imaging modalities. There is a multi-billion-dollar market for this technology. Our initial target market is stroke care centers, comprehensive and primary stroke centers, as well as EMS and pre-hospital imaging in ambulances. That would be estimated at $12 billion market in North America only. There is an extending market for other segments, such as rural and remote areas and underserved communities who has limited access to imaging techniques, and also military and disaster relief for in the field and on-site imaging, also aged care facilities and sports. So these diverse market segments can significantly improve the access of the patients in different clinical settings for the better brain health care. There is a growing demand for portable imaging, so the conventional imaging also are going towards making MRI and CT portable. So here I compare how the electromagnetic imaging, which is the modality that we are using at Brain Screen, to the portable MR and CT. From the portability standpoint, the EMI is highly portable. It can be used for field use, for pre-hospital, while the portable MR and CT are a little limited. from the cost perspective, it's a fraction of the cost. It's very affordable. From the resolution, it's moderate resolution compared to the detailed images of CT and MR. However, it's good enough for the large vessel occlusion at this point, and there is the improvement and enhancement for the resolution in the future. So the radiation is non-ionizing, safe radiation, as safe as your cell phone devices. So from that, it can be used for continuous monitoring, for follow-up scans, something that we do not have it with CT scan, for example, which there is a limitation for the exposure of the patient to the brain scans. EMI is an emerging space. There are a couple of companies in the world who own this proprietary technology. There are two different approaches to it. One is the radar-based that produce a brain signal, and the other is a tomography-based that produce a brain image, which is really scalable. It can go beyond the stroke. It can be used for oncology, for example, for tumor detection, and so on. So those who work on tomography-based, there are only 3 companies, including AiimSense, which is the only provider in North America. What makes AiimSense stands out is superior technology in terms of enhancing the resolution with our advanced algorithm and processing, and also the more compact and cost effectiveness that makes it more accessible. So we've made a lot of progress to date. So over the past few years, we started with a concept, and now we have a clinical-ready MVP, getting ready for the first-in-human trial. We have completed the preclinical and animal studies with different stroke models on rodents, and also did a lot of validation on phantoms, which mimics the electric properties of the brain. And we have done the FDA and Health Canada pre-submissions, and we have a strong patent portfolio, and our technology has been acknowledged by UHN First Award in Innovation. So we are a Class 2 medical device with a de novo pathway, a potential for being 510K, and we have a very strong patent-protected IP portfolio with 10 utility and design patents, and the trade secrets and know-hows on the software side. So our team, we have a multidisciplinary team of scientists and engineers working together across disciplines. I hold a PhD in science with a specialty in instrumentation and imaging. My co-founder is an expert in microwave and RF industries for over 25 years, and we are supported by Medtech advisors who has done this imaging commercialization before, and our stroke neurologist who's helping us with providing valuable clinical insight to our product development. So right now we are getting ready for our clinical validation. By 2028, we're going to have our pre-sub meeting and FDA clearance and a soft launch. By 2030, we see AiimSense to be pioneer in the portable brain imaging and being fully commercialized and scaling up. So we have the vision, the technology, and the momentum. Right now, we are raising a seed round to do the clinical validation and take the technology to the next step. This is a life-saving technology with a multi-billion-dollar globally untapped potential market. And I would like to invite you all to join us in transforming the brain healthcare and shaping the future of brain imaging. Thank you.